Dulce,
Which I don't, as I said.
Dulce, Candy, referencing Lovely Little Thieves.
Oh, Shizune doesn't look impressed.
Dulce. I can't quite remember what the name of of that candy brand in that game was, but
Me neither.
it was funny. Oh, is that so? Which club is he, D-chan?
I can't help but
So they can burn it.
I can't help but keep on thinking this, but why are you not choosable?
Yes, that's a shame. That's a shame, isn't it?
Well, I'm only saying this just because, you know, more content is always nice, but still.
Technically, she comes in a double package with Shizune, and you could technically, you know, do the naughty stuff with her at some point, but that would lead to a bad end, actually.
Ooh.
So yes, she's not actually a choice, which is too bad.
The art club. Ooh!
Oh, Shizune doesn't look amused in the slightest. In fact, I can sense her murderous intent.
Suzune's eyes glint in a sinister way as she scowls at me. With the way she looks, I'll be expecting the art club to lose its funding before lunch break. Or the art teacher to mysteriously disappear from the face of the earth.
I can imagine that she taps her foot on the ground, and then the bowels of hell open up, and the guy is devoured by the pavement like thieves, and he's dragged down to hell and burns for all eternity. You can hear the laughter in the distance, and Satan rising from the ground and shaking hands with Shizune and exchanging email addresses and Facebooks and Twitters, and then going back and everybody's going to ignore that ever happened. You know, just like the ending of the first Equestria Girls, more or less, when demons showed up.
And here I was just going to make a Godfather reference. So, yeah.
If you're making a Godfather reference, where is the severed horse head?
I was just gonna have Misha going like, art club, we're gonna make an offer you can't refuse.
And then he found a headless head.
Paper
horse.
mache head.
And did I just say headless head horse?
Yes, I think you did.
It's a head horse atop another horse head or something.
Before she manages to comment, the teacher finally enters the classroom, getting Shizune and Misha off my back and sending everyone rummaging in their bags for books and pens.
This is not over. What's your face, Nakai? This isn't over. And Shizune is actually telling that through the sign language, and Misha is actually yelling that for Shizune. That's why it's funny, at least in my head.
I did join the art club, but the first meeting didn't really boost my confidence. I'm not really sure what I'm doing it for. I wish I could draw like Rin, but I don't know what I would do if I could. To what end would I use such a skill?
To post on DeviantArt, obviously.
I don't really know.
You can draw fan art.
Ignoring the teacher's sleep-inducing voice, I open my notebook to an empty page and press the needle-sharp graphite tip of the pencil onto it. Just say tip of the pencil!
Yes, why do you need to... Well, how pretentious of you to use all those big words, like they make you sound smarter and whatnot. How preposterously, rambunctiously, pretentious of you. You know, just just to kick a dead horse.
Yeah. What to draw? I can't really think of anything good to draw.
I know. You can draw pony fan art.
I know. You could draw you could do what I'd started off with. I tried drawing a cow, which came out as Hitler cow.
Why don't you play a game of tic-tac-toe with yourself?
Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea. As I hesitate and raise my hand, a meek black mark left on the previously blank paper seems
It's pointinism.
aggravating. Ugh, he's so mad. He's so smashed.
Hey. I have the copyright trademarks on all Hulk jokes here.
Nah. I can't even seem to get the starting line, let alone get started. It's almost a physical feeling of being held back. Annoyingly, it reminds me of my failed attempt at jogging with Emmy. I look out the window in desperation. Right then, a small bird takes flight from one of the cherry trees that grows everywhere on the school grounds.
Uh-huh.
I wish I could see this bird.
And that's when I noticed it's a rare PG-8. I'm gonna catch it. So I ran outside the building, throw a ball at him, and then accidentally killed him. Oops.
I can't really see it clearly, and it's not like I could tell one tiny bird from another, but I pick it as my subject anyway. Hisao, are you sure you should be drawing in the middle of class?
I drew in class all the time. It's healthy, otherwise you would die of boredom.
I must have been different because I was a total nerd and listened to the teacher intently and everything.
I always had trouble studying or learning anything growing up. If it wasn't for my grandma giving me a helping hand, I don't know where I would be today.
Same with my mom.
Probably not living with her, that's for sure. In our big house in the country.
Conjuring up the image of a bird in my mind's eye, I turn my gaze back to the notebook and deliberately draw a thick line across the paper to get started. It seems to be mocking me. Mockingbird? As I can't...
Don't you mean... Honestly, if you want to be more topical, you should say it's a mockingjay.
Okay, we'll go with that. As I can't follow up right away. Still, it's a start. Getting started is good.
Now, this reminds me of a scene in the classic Hayao Miyazaki's animated series of Heidi back in the 1970s. There is a scene just like that when Heidi is stuck in the having private lessons with Miss Rottenmeier, and she starts drawing or something. I don't remember all that well, but at some point the notes, I thought they were notes actually, musical notes, they start coming to life in her imagination. And when the daydream ends, she found herself standing atop the desk and waving to invisible notes flying to the mountains. And Miss Rottenmeier is like, is basically on the floor on a ramp in shock. And I'm in shock. It was so funny. And then she gets punished.
Oh dear.
That was slightly less funny.
Yeah, that was slightly less funny. It sounded nice until then. I slowly sketched the picture on the notebook page.
So that's all to say that Hayao Miyazaki did other things before directing the third Lupin film that not many people, even supposed hardcore fans of him, tend to know about. So, just food for thought.
The image in my brain becoming clearer as the drawing takes shape. It's really nothing, just a nameless nothing bird on paper, but that's not important.
This is my first Pokemon fan art. Yay!
My hesitation fades into the background along with the teacher's voice as I continue my struggle. The feathers form a simple pattern in my mind, but on paper it's a mess of too many rough lines. Despite my best efforts, this is actually quite decent so far.
I'll say, I think you might actually have some talent, Isao. Don't underestimate yourself. Nurture it. You might learn something more from your soon-to-be lifetime companion, no doubt.
Artists tend to be their own worst critics. I should know that.
No, good artists tend to be their own critics. Good artists, there are. also bad artists, but usually those who don't criticize themselves are really not good artists to begin with.
Well, I was kinda meant that, but you'd have to be like that and sound like a douchebag about it.
Hey, I don't sound like a douchebag. What are you saying?
I realized that I don't really know what a bird's wings should look like. You seem to have an idea from this drawing.
That they look like this. Oh, we should call up. Hey, we should call up our good old friend Aphex Angel. He is the expert on bird wings. Remember that? Okay, let me call it right now.
Even if I try to think about it, I even put...
Hey, Aphex! Aphex is me. Sod off. Okay, he wasn't available, unfortunately.
I even put the pencil down and closed my eyes for a moment, trying to trace the shape of a wing in my mind. Being this serious about it, it's all of a sudden makes me a little frustrated. Art class in middle school was the easy class in between exhausting subjects like math or Japanese. But there's this other side to art, the one that you see when you don't just fool around. It's almost like a completely different thing.
Okay, I like this scene.
Mm.
And then it's ruined immediately. Hee-chan!
I look up to see the two girls staring back at me. Misha and Shizune have carried their chairs to my desk and are now standing by my sides, looking at my drawing. So you wanna not join the student council, huh? Well, we're gonna make you pay for that.
Yes, that.
Yeah, and they're flicking their fingers while wearing fedora hats and looking all, suave about it.
There is nothing suave about fedora hats anymore.
Meh.
It has been drained completely by nerds and the internet and neckbeards.
How long have you been there?
I think you need more practice. Shut up, Misha. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you.
Shizune draws a few sharp signs in the air between herself and Misha.
I think Shi-chan agrees.
Yo,
Why don't you two mind your own freaking businesses?
Rin said the exact same thing yesterday, but why did it sound less condescending? I think these two just really want you to drop the pencil. Why did that come out? Wait, did that come out wrongly?
No, unless you meant to.
No, I didn't. I was wondering why you were laughing at it. So I wondered if it was.
No, I was laughing because I was thinking of drop the mic.
Oh, that one.
Nothing. That's nothing too sultry. Why do you always assume that everything that comes out of my mind is either dirty or a reference to something?
You reviewed a hentai with fairies. That gives me food for thought.
Honestly, I tried. Honestly, I tried with all my might to make that boy see the light. But unfortunately, he keeps reviewing fan service anime. I just couldn't. I'm sorry, but I had to give up for both my sanity and the sanity.
Well, you said it.
Actually, his sanity is long gone, so never mind that.
Well, you said it. You shouldn't judge before I'm finished. Besides, don't you know it's bad luck to see an unfinished piece of work? Misha cracks in exuberant laughter, like some evil villain. Look at how huge her laughing mouth is. You can do the line now. I think we had enough evil laughter for one night.
Okay. What? Don't be silly. There's no way that could be true. But what if it is?
Whatever.
Whatever. Hello, I'm Jay, I'm back. Whatever.
Shizune's eyebrows furrow dangerously, and the movements of her hands become abrupt, like like the slashing of a knife.
She can cut you like a knife. The fire. She's a maniac on the floor. Dina, 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 Dina. And she dances like she never danced before. Dina, 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 Dina. She's a maniac on the floor.
I think you said it. I think you sang it up now.
I can never stop. I can never sing enough in my own mind. I can never sing enough.
Everyone can tell. Anyway.
You should learn to take constructive criticism better. Yeah. Yeah, you can learn that by reading YouTube comments.
And you should learn to actually give criticism at the right time, like when it's finished.
Actually, you should learn not to, you should learn to mind your own business. That's the first thing you should be learning.
I would if you'd actually offer some.
Oh, sick bird. This is turning into a YouTube flame war, actually.
We didn't start the flame war.
It was always trolling since the world's been rolling.
I know I'm getting
turning.
I know I'm getting too defensive that Shizune is taking advantage of it, but I can't help it. What are you two doing here anyway?
We are in this class.
Misha wags her finger. Oh god, this word. Admonition.
Dibar. Repeat after me. Admonishingly.
Admonishingly.
No, admonishingly.
Admonishingly. There, I said it right. Let's continue.
I will shoot you in the face.
How would you like it if I took you out back and shot you in the face? Eh?
I wouldn't, but that would never happen because you'd be dead first. Tiski-chan, were you not listening to the teacher at all?
Uh-oh.
Those dots, those ellipses looked particularly menacing for a moment. We have a group assignment now. Oh, so that's what's going on. You could have told us that to begin with.
I nod bleakly and let them take the lead.
So, what do you think of the lesson for today? I thought this was Rin Tezuka's story, not Shizune and Misha's, by the way.
Not much of anything. I didn't even listen to a word of it. Misha slaps her forehead and shakes her head theatrically.
What are we going to do with you, Hichan? I was thinking something more the line of basement and jigsaw.
Luckily, Shizune and Misha together are more effective than 3 or 4 normal people, so I can mostly slack on the assignment. How could you think of such a thing?
I'm proud of you, Isao.
Of course, you'd be proud of him. I try my best to offer at least some assistance, but I end up being mostly useless. And oh look, the curtains of death have been more useful in completing the assignment for us.
Yes, and they must have eaten the Shizune and Misha in the process.
The teacher keeps us in class 5 minutes past the lunch bell, but eventually lets us off the hook.
Well, I hope we encounter a mass of students going back and forth, so we can start mumbling voices all over again.
I quickly stuff my books into my bag while Shizune and Misha carry their chairs back to their own seats. The failure of a bird drawing ends up crumpled and stuffed in my pocket as I hurry outside. And end of the day already.
Dun dun din, dun dun din, dun dun din.
Strange. We didn't see Rin at all.
Well, apparently this was a boring and pointless day. Better skip it.
After that morning class and throughout the week, I keep bumping into Rin.
So you mean to tell me we oh look, there's people there. How was your day today?
So how was your day?
Nice to meet you.
I
So
was
let's
at the newspaper stand
you seen
today,
the
and I
show
was
last
like,
night? The kick I had a face that would pierce the air, and I threw the ball. I killed the referee in the meantime.
And the stranger offered me some place to go to see something special, and I became a superhero.
Then someone insulted
Then I found myself at the policeman's place, and they told me it was all a lie.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
I think we ran out of ideas.
This never gets old, does it? Hello. Hey, Hey, Hisao. Have you met my new friend, Jay? He is super cool. Hello, I am Jay. I am the cool one. Yes.
This is somewhat natural as our classrooms are adjacent, but rather than just cross paths in the hallway like people regularly do, we seem to pause at the sight of each other, like it's meant to be.
You know what I find particularly interesting?
What?
We have basically lived through every single day of the week up until this point, and then suddenly, boom, we're skipping an entire week.
Yes, we inadvertently, invariably end up talking.
Invariably.
Madhog, you want to slap?
Okay, let me think about it.
I'll take that as a no, and we'll just continue. We invariably end up talking a little bit, or just silently hanging out together. What, in the middle of a crowd that's talking about death and destruction?
And fists and punches?
And how this era is like, oh, so less Tuesday. I think I'm getting used to being quiet in Rin's company, as it doesn't feel as awkward anymore. I am by nature somewhat introverted like her, so we fit together well.
Everybody's a little bit autistic. Yes, everybody's a little bit autistic.
Everyone's a bit introverts as well.
Okay, what was that song about? What was it, that song about everybody's a racist a little bit?
Everyone's a little bit racist tonight.
Yes, that one. Replace racist with autistic, and there you go.
I think it's actually an anomaly for someone in this school to be so quiet. Most people here seem to love socializing.
And killing people, apparently.
It's something that I've noticed already, even though I haven't been here very long. People here talk a lot, and they talk all the time. It's a rare case when I see someone sitting alone, just spacing out or whatever. So obviously there are people like that here too. That Hanako girl and myself just named two from my own class, but overall, they are a minority. At any rate, I wouldn't exactly call what Rin and I do socializing either, but it's something at least. These occurrences themselves don't bother me, but the fact that he happened at all does. I'd hesitate to say that we are drawn together by something.
Oh no! I hate that show! I really, really hate that show! Drawn together, that is.
Yes. But we certainly act as if we were. However, the sense of budding friendship is completely wrecked every time Rin opens her mouth.
Oh yes, wrecked.
Shipwrecker!
Yes, I was about to say that. Wrecked just like all my ships, thanks to this guy here. You shipwrecker.
I wreck everyone's ships with my ships.
Actually, I don't mind her being so close.
Yeah, but it took me off guard.
Can I listen to your heartbeat?
Heartbeat, heartbeat, listen to your heartbeat. Whoa. She says this or something else about as outrageous, and I have to fend off whatever nonsense her mind has cooked up during the preceding class of a subject that she is not interested in. Maybe she just wants to check up on you because she cares about you, man. It seems Rin has taken...
Maybe she wants to make a sick dubstep mix, and she needs your heart for the bass, you know?
That'd be
Of
kind.
the dubstep, you know?
That'd be kind of disturbing now that I think about it. If she just basically shoves her foot into his chest and brings it out like all kung fu, like Hua!
Maybe something more along the line of Kali Ma, which is always a classic.
It seems Rin has taken a shine to my heart condition as some kind of an extension of her interest in the odder disabilities that people here have and the consequences of said afflictions. Hey, be glad it's not your crotch she wants to put her ears against.
Yes, I was thinking that in this very moment, actually. It is kind of scary how many times our minds think alike.
Yes, it is. Sometimes you say things I was about to say or the other way round. As I stand
But most of the time is the former.
As I stand in front of her for a second too long, looking as flummoxed as I am, she concludes it is necessary to further clarify her request.
Can I rip your art out of your chest and put it in my box? I know I can, but I mean, will you let me?
That's a very interesting way to put it.
That's okay.
Why?
Do I need a reason? I'm usually pretty bad with reasons. Yes.
The only reason you'd be bad with reasons if those reasons were going to be excuses and weren't the truth of what you're feeling in your heart.
Or maybe she is just an Aspie and she has problems connecting with people.
Not per
You
se, but if you want to do it, you probably do have a reason.
That's kind of clever. You are smarter than you look.
You didn't notice?
Oh, gee, thank you.
So what, you assume everyone's dumb until proven smart?
Oh, that is such an Aspie thing to say.
That is like the most, that is actually, I don't know which one's more stupid. This one saying that or the cop from the Phantom Toll Booth who decides everyone's guilty until proven innocent. Also, I'd rather you...
Now for some reason I'm thinking of yet another Monty Python gag. All right, I am the captain. It's all right, yes I am, yes I'm the captain guy, yes I am. So everybody don't move, yes I am, I'm the captain of the guards, the captain, there's something on fire, where? All that.
Also, I'd rather you not. I think these things should be private. Oh, so you want to be in a room with her alone, do you?
Private, I get it.
You do?
You do?
I can tell you something, though. If it amuses you, I'm pretty sure it will. My heartbeat does sound very weird because of the, condition.
Because of the condition of your taint?
And I hear it all the time. You can actually hear your own heartbeat?
Oh, that must be very unsettling. So you're paranoid.
Yes, that is probably it.
It must be very unsettling to hear your own heartbeat all the time. Imagine living like that guy from the Revelatory Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, the short story by Edgar Allan Poe, in which the butler kills his master, then takes his heart and put it down the planks, but then it starts beating, which represents his guilty conscience, and then it just it goes crazy and eradicates the wooden planks and gets the heart back, and the police arrests him.
Yeah, I actually know about that story.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, it's not a question, it's a statement. No, I'm not paranoid. The doctor said that abnormal attention to heartbeat is a common symptom of my condition.
So, for you, it's normal to be paranoid. Well, if you're going to put it like that, I cannot win a single argument against you, can I?
It's not a question either. One could also say that me being like this is the first place isn't normal either, but what the heck? Paranoia fits me fine.
I don't think it's something that actually can fit anyone or anywhere. You know, I ate an orange today for breakfast.
I thought you were gonna say,
That's-
I hate an orange today for breakfast.
That's that's very insightful, Rain. Please do continue.
Yes, I like to know how this thought process went from paranoia to, I had an orange for breakfast. I'm kind of paranoid about that, actually. That orange keeps watching me.
I hope it's not, I hope it wasn't the annoying orange.
How was it? I'm vaguely proud of myself managing to keep up with Rin's sudden change of topic.
Oh my gosh! It's a new facial expression never before seen! Ah, this deserves to be framed and put somewhere in someone's room or
Okay,
something.
okay, Madhog, here's the frame. I'm putting it there, and I'm gonna put it on the wall. Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Excellent. Oh wait.
Excellent, Smithers. I don't remember when I last ate an orange. Because it's annoying to peel one. I knew it! It's the annoying orange! It's on the list of things I want to learn properly.
How come you ate one then?
Because it was annoying me. Emmy had some, so she peeled one for me.
Yay! Good for you.
Well, good for you!
Emmy peeled that orange for her by killing it one day.
Yes, I bet she used the steel chair and was yelling, "Damn it, Austin! I'm going to kill you with this steel chair!"
Yes, she hit the orange with the steel chair and opened the orange.
Until it peeled itself. Yes.
Rin stretches her back and yawns and says nothing further. She throws me a glance in the corner of her eye while she watches people pass by, but I couldn't say why. I realize, though, that this is the first time I've talked naturally about my condition with anyone in a way. A group of boys walk past us to Rin's classroom, but she doesn't pay them any mind. They pay none to her either. My mind wanders off, spurred by the silence. Maybe I should have let her listen to my heart. It's not like it matters. Nothing really matters that much at the end of the day.
Yeah, everything is whatever.
I would reference Metallica, but I already did that some time ago, so I cannot reference it for another 2 years. I start feeling depressed for no reason again. It's like a tidal wave out of nowhere, rolling over my consciousness, submerging me underwater.
What is this? The water ending from Silent Hill 2?
I feel a sigh coming out of my mouth, and I turn away from Rin, pretending to read a poster on the wall. It's an advertisement for the school festival promoting an event almost a week past. The difference between me and Rin is that I'll be more likely than not dead before turning 30, while she can't eat oranges without help.
Well, wow.
Wow.
With that attitude, I mean, yeah.
Come on, enjoy life, Hisao.
Where is Shannon when you need her? She has to yell, "Cheer up, Isao," with that sweet voice of hers.
Yes, which in no way sounds like a old Italian man. I can't decide which one of us is worse off. The curtains of death have taken you both. There, it's problem solved. I try to grasp the passage.
Can I actually try to, for a change, read all the text?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. But first,
His spinach.
yes, my spinach water. But I don't. When did that become a thing?
I don't know. It just came to my mind that it acts like it's your superpower for your voice.
Okay. I try to grasp the passing of time, but it seems hard. I'm still used to the rhythm of the hospital, where trivialities such as the day of the week or time of day didn't really matter, because it doesn't matter what you think. Everything was the same, no matter what. Rediscovering the significance of time in an is an oddly disorienting experience, and I find myself enjoying the fact that I can categorize events in this fashion. I am trying to win the Emmy Award here, The relevancy of a ticking clock is surprisingly delightful, and I decide to start wearing an analog wristwatch, something I didn't used to do before. I can see the picture of the watch, nice watch by the way. When I finally ask Rin on Thursday about something that's been bothering me for the entire week, it's already lunchtime. And now suddenly an arm appears around the watch.
By the way, Madhog, you at this rate, you're gonna win that Emmy Award, and she's going to stab you in the face. Get it? Emmy.
No. Oh, Emmy. Ahaha. Ahaha. Shut up, Austin! The time is somewhere between 11:06 and 11:07, as my watch doesn't have a hand to show seconds. It's the old-fashioned kind with a black leather strip and titanium casing. You know, the one you see in wristwatch TV spots, actually. It doesn't... This makes me think of those ridiculous wristwatch commercials in which icebergs up on the north turns into giant watches, and when you see the commercial, you think, so that's why the glaciers are melting up north. It's not global warming, it's giant wristwatches taking their places. It's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't look flashy, but a wristwatch doesn't need to.
Hey.
Hey yourself.
Remember that sketch you made of me? How you said I looked grim and gloomy or something? I'd like to know what you meant by that.
She gives me a weird look and tilts her head a few degrees to the left, but doesn't say anything for a while. By the way, there's people!
I think we've exhausted that one.
One last time?
For all time's sakes.
Okay.
See, I went to the store last week, and you wouldn't believe what I just saw. It was like a meteor came down, and suddenly Superman came and punched the meteor into the earth and killed everyone, because that's how Superman is, right?
Apparently. Well, you see, apparently what I gather from this last exchange is that Superman is a lumberjack and he kills everyone. Okay.
With meteors.
Alright. We've known with button scones. We've known each other for 2 weeks and I haven't seen you smile even once.
Really? A striking observation gives me pause.
Okay, let's pause the game and get us some sandwiches and button scones and tea and all that.
Yes, indeed. Let's do that.
By the way, have I stopped smiling?
Should I continue?
Yes, please. I have to take what she says as truth. She has no reason to lie. Or maybe she does. Something about the way she puts it annoys me, like an annoying orange. I frown at Rin, then try to correct my expression to look less depressed.
Yes, and then Rin turns into an actual orange itself.
Hey, what you doing? I haven't been in the cheeriest of moods during the past few months or so. This is true. Does it show so much that someone like Rin can tell after so little contact with me? Should I try smile more at Rin? Maybe she could appreciate it. Having such a neutral face herself almost all the time. Except when she actually smiles, which is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
A smile is always beautiful, especially if it's an honest one.
Especially if it comes from a person that rarely, if ever, smiles. Have I really? Oh wait! I have to really bring up all my acting skills for this line.
Which takes a lot of effort for him, considering.
Shut up. Have I really stopped smiling.
I see.
Okay.
Wow, Isao, after all that, you just can't help but think, I see.
What else can he say?
Should I smile more?
And all Rin wants to do is to make you smile, smile, smile.
Shing! Smile.
I don't mind either way. Be as you are. You can't help being Isao anyway. Oh, I like this sentence for many reasons.
But it bothers you? Let me guess, text is blurry.
I just noticed it. That's all. No, I just been bothered by a bust on my end. That happens to me too. Only this time it won't be caught in the live stream, so it won't sound as hilarious when it happens.
Well, it could be worse. It could just pop up. My Avast could pop up right now to complete the ritual.
Imagine if it actually happened. And she came.
Emmy skips along the hallway.
Hemi skips along the hallway. Hemi skips along the hallway, jumps to a sharp step when she reaches us, and lightly pats Rin's shoulder.
Yeah, sorry about that. Emmy, you're the third wheel now in this relationship.
Ready, and yet she has her own story, unlike Misha. Ready for lunch, Austin? Depends on what lunch is today. Remember that stew from March? Never again, that.
The stew.
Let's go anyway! I'm starving!
Let's go, Macho Man! Macho Man!
Ooh, yeah! Let's go there, yeah!
Get some Slim Jims! Yeah!
Slim Jim, yeah! As they're about to depart, Amy turns from her friend to me, seemingly as an afterthought, and smiles charmingly. By the way, Isao. Her tone is way too sweet and soft to be sincere. I can sense the trap about to be sprung upon me by this miniature health devil.
Yeah, she's going to.
So, and now I'm going to try and sound more Lovecraftian because of that. I know what she's about to say even before she continues, because I've been trying to avoid it all week. I still haven't seen you on the track this entire week.
Uh-oh. Maybe I've been there when you haven't.
Uh-huh. That's impossible! I'm there all the time!
Yes, because she's always traveling through all the times of days that she would be there. Every day. So she's there, everywhere, every day.
Yes, she can travel through time, we know that.
But you sleep and go to class.
Damn it, Austin, I do those all the time. You should do.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to pick myself up. Don't rent me out to the nurse, okay? Running just isn't my thing. I haven't come up with a good alternative.
Oh my, but the nurse already knows. The nurse knows everything. Oh my.
Oh my.
Why didn't you come to the track meet this weekend? Maybe you'll get inspired. I'm sorry, Amy, this is not your path.
Track meet?
Yeah! People from other schools, yeah, come here for some friendly track and slim jeans and field action, yeah. It's on Sunday afternoon. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to take my spaceship and go to space because the dog. Sorry,
I think he had an aneurysm.
It's contagious. I don't know. I cannot think of any reason not to go.
Sure, I'll come and cheer for you. I guess you'll be running?
Of course! You get to see me best them all.
Beat them all.
Beat them all.
So
Okay.
She's gonna, let's see, Stone Cold Stunner one. She's gonna rock bottom the next, and then she's gonna go around the track after doing a spine buster, run around the track after throwing her top or something, whatever that's attached to her, and do the people's elbow after running the entire lap.
I will throw in a pedigree, an FU, and a tombstone pile driver while at it, because why not?
Oh, and my favorite, the choke slam.
Choke slam, but it's such a generic move.
I don't know. I love the choke slam for some reason. Look.
Okay. You like the idea of someone being strong enough to pull a guy out of his weight from the throat, like choking him to death. And I guess it looks good when it's done, right? But by now, if I don't get something to eat, I'll die.
See you later.
Okay, Davar, before
Yeah.
proceeding to the next scene, I think, I don't know, I can't remember if we actually ever get to the cafeteria ever again in this game.
Yeah.
But just in case we never get to the cafeteria ever again...
Yeah. Is that all?
And what is wrong with a little competition?
Oh
Are
god.
you afraid of failing the audition? Ah, 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 ah.
Yes, I should have known.
Battle! We're gonna win it! Let's have a battle of the bands.
And he just murdered
A
his microphone.
battle. We're gonna win it! Let's have a battle of the bands.
It's gonna be more like Battle of the Bacon.
I'm sorry, I had to do that. I just had to.
Byron, I promise.
You know, because it's the, that song is the perfect antithesis to the other cafeteria song from the first Equestria Girls film. That's, I had to.
Byron, I promise. I'll smile next time.
I call after her as a bit of an afterthought. Afterward, I feel embarrassed about it and wonder why I said anything at all. I often wonder why you say anything at all. Anyway, that night, when I doubly certain that Kenji wouldn't be barging in the bathroom like he usually does,
And ask for pizza.
for pizza money, I look in the mirror and smile at my reflection.
That is not a smile.
It's Alpha Smile. Then my reflection came to life as if I were in the game Phantasmagoria 2, a puzzle of flesh. And then I heard a voice that said, "I heard that, Curtis." Which didn't belong in this game in the slightest. The me in the mirror smiling at me in the bathroom looks awfully fake.
Yep. Oh. End of days, end of days, end of days, end of days,
end of days, end of days, end of days. Okay.
Okay, so that's wow, 2 days and one video so far.
Well, that's a new Academy record.
Yeah. Let's see, it's an hour recording so far.
Okay, I think this is enough for a session.
Yes, I think we'll stop for the night.
Well, thank you for joining us, everybody, and suffering through our shenanigans, especially mine. I swear, sometimes, some nights I am possessed by the demon of music, and it forces me to rock.
He tasks me. He tasks me. He does.
It's the power of rock, the power of music curses through my veins, and I just have to sing my heart out loud. Even though if I am a bad singer, I just have to.
Even if he doesn't have to quit his day job.
This is I don't have a day job. I have an afternoon and late night job, actually.
Ah.
So, okay, just to be specific. Anyway, this is being Russell, the man with the face that shall pierce through the heavens.
AKA Madhog.
Also, on Wednesdays.
And I have been Devag for on Sundays.
And once again, let's have a battle. Maybe not.
What he means to say is thanks for joining us on this episode of Katawa Shoujo.
Also, I literally took my microphone from his station and took it in my hands and started waving it around. So maybe that's why you heard me bumping over it. I was literally standing from my chair, dancing, moving around as I sang because
I think that's one image no one wanted. Next to you doing the Macarena.
What do you say? Everybody loves me. What do you say? Everybody loves to see a slightly obese person dancing like a douche chimp. Everybody loves that, especially on YouTube. So, anyway, that tells you a lot about humanity as a whole. So anyway.
Good night, everybody!
Yes, good night. Yes, mwah, and good night, everybody, and see you soon. Madhog out.
Devar leaving the room and jumping out the window.